What up, YouTube? It's Two Fat Guys Pull Us, and before we get to our video, we wanted to let you know about our milestone giveaway for 1,000 subscribers.
We are giving away an Amazing Spider-Man issue number 4. This is the first appearance of Silk, the original Sin tie-in. I'm sure everybody is familiar with this book. This is a CBCS 9.8.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Big boy.
This book is much hotter than it was when we first bought it for the show.
Yep, that's true.
You insist on still giving it away, and I'm very happy to do it.
You can tell that he is not. But anyway, we are giving this away when we hit 1,000 subscribers. Kick-ass, key issue, first appearance of Silk, is someone's going to win this book. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and let's get to the video, shall we? Nate, are you ready for some good old-fashioned turkey this week?
Yeah, turkey's overrated.
That's right. You don't do Thanksgiving, right? Like you don't eat turkey.
I will have like one slice. I'll be like, man, I'm fine.
Slice of turkey.
Mm-hmm.
What else do you eat?
Mashed taters.
Taters
And cornbread. And my aunt makes this hominy dish, which is it's like cheesy hominy.
That sounds good.
A fuck ton of pumpkin pie.
Yeah, pumpkin pie. You know, I'm one of those people that's like, you know, pumpkin pie has its place, right? Like,
yeah,
anytime. Never mind. Let's just start the show.
I love pumpkin pie.
What up, YouTube? It's Two Fat Guys Pull Us, and we've got another new comic book day video for you for the week of November 23rd, on the eve of Turkey Day. And as Thanksgiving would go, it's a day you get stuffed, and we've got a very decent sized stuffed new comic book day pool. So let's just get right into it. Kicking it off with Alien, Philip Kennedy Johnson.
Yeah, this has been really fun so far. So we're continuing our story of a group of android mercenaries going to a planet to go retrieve something to help save a planet, essentially. And it's a planet that has been absolutely nuked to oblivion to try to kill rampant aliens, and it turns out didn't kill the aliens, also somehow didn't kill the humans. The humans that were still there found this this thing that's supposed to help humans fight radiation, and they found it and they survived. So I'm really looking forward to seeing if we're going to get any information on how exactly they did that.
Nice,
This has been just as good as the first volume of Philip Kennedy Johnson's run. So if you like that, you've got to be reading this one too.
Yeah, I mean, if you killed the aliens, what's the point of the book, right? So we got to have aliens. So
of course.
Yeah. All right, after that, we've got The Amazing Spider-Man issue number 14, and this is, I think, kicking off. This would be the alpha, if you will, of the dark web, even though I'm sure we have an alpha dark web coming out as well. But it would make sense for the event of dark web to start here in Amazing Spider-Man, and so that's where we're kicking it off here with Wells. Stegman is on the artwork, it looks like, and Dodson. But hey, you know, we're stepping it up here a little bit, and Stegman, you can't go wrong there. I'm not gonna lie.
No, not at all. And it looks like Kyle Hotz has even got an actual credit on there besides.
Nice.
So I think I don't know. I'm curious if we've got 3 artists going. I mean, this is technically a slightly bigger issue than normal, just at a 4.99 36 pager.
Yeah.
But I'm actually really looking forward to this. I thought Dark Web was going to turn me off, but this run has just been a lot of fun. So, and I really enjoyed these past two issues with Norman. So, been good.
Well, and we're getting into the Chasm of the character Ben Reilly, who, you know, this. I think this suit and concept actually debuted before the Free Comic Book Day, but you know, we really got formally introduced, I think, in this year's Free Comic Book Day book, where, you know, him and Madeline Pryor, or not Madeline Pryor, who's the Goblin Queen, who's doing the event with the X-Men, the Jean Grey clone,
Madeline Pryor.
Oh, is it Madeline Pryor? I get her and Moira mixed up. I don't know why.
Okay.
Anyway, we're jumping in there. So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to this. Obviously, it's a big step up when we don't have Ramita Jr. on there. Crucify me if
Mhm.
you want. I don't care. He's trash. All right.
Hold on.
Oh, oh, oh,
Before
oh.
you move on, I just want to say, we try to give you these heads ups when we kind of notice them too. If you're a speculator at all, this is supposed to be the first appearance of
Oh yeah.
what is her name? Hallows Eve.
Hello Z. That's
Uh,
right.
and there are 17 variants for this. So
There's
I would imagine,
Peach Mocha.
yeah, the 3 different Peach Momokos, yep. There's the Ed McGuinness design variant, which is he's the one
Ooh,
that designed the character.
like it.
There's the Spider-Man one in Hyuk Lee, homage cover. There's a lot going on.
Oh
So,
yeah, that's ooh some good
I
stuff
would
there.
imagine, cover A will probably do just fine for a speculator, but, if you are a Spider-Man fan and you know you're gonna want a first appearance for this possible character, then I'd say find your favorite, pick it up.
Yeah, that 1 in 25 is pretty good too. That's
Mhm.
damn. Oh man, I no, I don't got. I gotta save money.
Yep.
All right, let's jump over to Avengers Forever, issue number 11 from Jason Aaron. And, Avengers Forever has been basically focusing on each member of the Avengers and their variants, right? And so the last issue was Iron Man. We thought we were done. Nope. We are dealing with Robbie Reyes's Ghost Rider, and he's going to become the All Rider in this issue. Finally, like he's going to become the ultimate form of his All Rider. This key that Jason Aaron has been flaunting since the beginning of Avengers Forever and this whole multiversal event, right? Prior to this, the biggest thing outside of the love triangle with the Phoenix and Odin, all that shit, was the Star Brand. And it really does feel like the Star Brand has kind of been pushed to the side for this All Rider Ghost Rider. I'm not for it or against it. I don't really care. But I'll be interested to see what he does with it. I mean, yeah, but I mean, I've never been a big Robbie fan. Like, and that's not a negative. I'm not saying because I don't like him. I just don't care, right? And I'm writing it out. But Avengers Forever, for what it's worth, has been the better of the books climbing up to this event. So
Mhm.
we'll see. All right, after that, we have Daredevil issue number 5. The wedding has happened. The Daredevils have wedded. They are in charge of the hand, right? Or this is the fist. I don't remember. It's one of those things. And the war is about to begin, right?
Mhm.
New suit apparently potentially here for our
Oh,
Daredevil.
okay. Yeah. Yeah, you got the Chichetto design variant is the 1 in 10. That's actually pretty nice looking cover.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, this series honestly has been both slow and fast at the same time. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like if you look at where we're at right now, these two like in charge of the hand and married and nowhere near Hell's Kitchen, and you know Matt's got a beard and just all this crap. It's like, wait, how did this happen? But then when you kind of just look at the smaller story, it's like, okay, we've been starting this for a while now. Like, are we really going to actually start it? So,
Yeah.
um, the one thing that I have been enjoying the most actually about this has been Officer Cole's involvement still in the
Mm-hmm.
story. I hope we continue to have
I'm sure we will. I think he's going to be pretty integral into this. I mean, they made it a point in issue
that. Hmm.
4, so let's see.
Yep,
All right, after that we have Defenders issue number 5 from Al Ewing. This is the last issue,
I believe
or
so.
all
Let me
right?
double check. Yeah,
So this is the
last issue.
make or break book for us. Obviously, I mean, there was one issue 3 that kind of threw us for a loop, but 4 was very good, very fun, and I anticipate. We kind of did a prediction that we might actually meet Stan Lee, if not Jack Kirby,
Hmm.
in this upcoming issue, and I'm going to stick to that because Ewing is becoming more and more the definition of meta.
He is for sure, and they're going into the House of Ideas, which has happened a couple of times in Marvel comics before.
Mhm.
Um, I believe the last time that was done, Stan Lee was still alive, so he was not included in there. It was more of like an homage and a nod
Mm.
to Kirby since he had passed. I think now that Stan Lee has passed as well, I imagine both of them probably.
I
And I
I'm
think
looking.
it'll actually. I'm actually looking forward to it. I think that'll be a really cool. If it because it's Ewing, I think it could be really bad if it was someone else. But
Oh, for
it's
sure.
Ewing, so I fully trust him.
As long as he sticks the landing, we got burned really bad in the previous Defender series on 5 where we were both like, "Oh, that's it?" Well, we don't know what the fuck's going on. So
Yeah.
hopefully this will be pretty cool. I'm sure it'll be multiversal. It'll be meta as fuck, and I'm ready for it.
Mhm.
All right, next one. We've got something that we both have been anticipating for a bit now when it was announced, and
Mhm.
that is Tad Moore's Doctor Strange Fall Sunrise. Um, yeah, we haven't had some work from Trad in a minute. I think the last time we were both kind of in it was his Silver Surfer Black with Donny Cates.
Yeah.
That was a absolutely stunning book, and now Trad is going to be doing the artwork and the writing. Um, and you know what? I've been missing me some Strange since he died, and I thought that was kind of uh I don't know, it felt misplaced and kind of like why? He's just about to have a movie come out at the time. And so I'm ready for some good old-fashioned Doctor Strange, and for it to be illustrated and written by Trad Moore. I can't, outside of Donny Cates writing it, I feel pretty good about it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know the last thing that or if I have ever read anything that he's written, but
Mhm.
I'm certainly not worried about it. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. I think that his style lends itself to some really unique stuff. So,
Yeah, I remember when Silver Surfer Black first was presented to me, and we were off. We had not picked up the originals. We weren't around, or we weren't in the hobby at that point when they
mhm.
came out raw. And I actually went on a hunt for them because they were just that good looking, like absolutely stunning two pagers. And it's just, I remember when I first saw it, I was like, I don't know if I'm into this. This kind of looks lazy. And then you really look at it, and you're like, oh shit, this is anything but.
Yeah, it's
So
anything but.
if you've not, picked up any kind of work from Tradmore, highly recommend this, even if you're not a Doctor Strange fan, just for the optics alone. So give it a shot.
Yep.
All right. After that, we have X Force issue number 34. It is this book actually made it through the cut of X books for me.
Mm.
And mainly I'm sticking with it because of that one guy right there in the lower right hand corner, and that is Deadpool.
Yeah.
Also, I can only have so much Wolverine, and I'd much rather it be in X Force than his own book. Even though
Mhm.
apparently his book is popping off right now, not gonna be fooled. Uh, but
Don't get fooled again.
I am sticking with X Force for now, and as long as we're not surfing on adamantium surfboards in Krakoa,
Yeah, if it's in space though, it's okay.
I guess I will say this cover has me very intrigued, especially with Deadpool having a lightning up samurai sword.
Who's this
I'm ready.
fella in the back there with all the teeth?
I have no idea,
I don't either.
no idea, but we'll check it out. We'll review it. It's gonna be a good time.
Mm.
All right. Speaking of X Men, we have X Men issue number 17 from Gary Jerry with Kasara on the artwork. We're finally getting, I guess, an official issue where the team is actually together and it's not connected to an event. Right. We're finally
Right.
getting the group that we were promised at this year's Hellfire Gala. And I'm not. I love that Magic's on the team. I'm super stoked for Magic to be on the team. Even Iceman, I'm down. Everybody else, okay, whatever. But interested to see where we go, because we obviously are tumbling forward to the Sins of Sinister event that Karen Gillan is setting up, and it'll be interesting to see if Gary Jerry's going to play along or if we're just going to continue to do our own thing. This book seemed to start, started to move forward on some things that hadn't been worked out since Hickman, and you know, ready for it.
Yeah. Yeah. This has been on short notice for me for a while. Its involvement in different events and stuff is what's kept it around for me.
Hmm.
So, but also I do want to see Magic on the team. So
Yeah.
I also peeked ahead just to kind of see where we might be going. It really doesn't look like this is going to be involved
Mm.
with Sins of Sinister, um, and it doesn't look like Joshua Cassara will be our artist after the next issue. But starting in February, we're starting a Brood storyline with
Uh,
Stefano Casilli doing the art.
okay.
So I don't know. I might be sticking around on this one for a while.
Well, and I wonder if we're going to continue or if we're going to finish this Children of the Vault thing that we started. You know, the last issue was revealed that Wolverine had been in the vault the entire time, and that Darwin had passed away. So
Mhm.
uh, let's see. You know, let's see if we continue this, or if that drops off, I'm going to be very disappointed. So
Yeah.
cross your fingers. Hey, I'm interrupting the video because I have something important to tell you. I know you know about our sub giveaway for 1,000 subscribers. This one right here. I know you know about that one because we talk about it all the time. But did you know we're giving away a slab at 750 subscribers? That's right. We're giving away this second printing of Silver Surfer Black issue number 1 with Null on the cover when we hit 750 subscribers. So if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and give us a like. Let's get back to the video. All right, let's jump over to DC with Superman Action Comics issue number 1049. One away from, you know, this big 1050 issue that's about to explode. It's about to reset the DC universe like we talked about in the Dawn of DC video that we did. So, you know, Eve of Battle. You know, I'm actually really excited. I am actually very excited for hesitantly. I will say hesitantly because, you know, we've been promised great things before with DC. Most recently with G5 being announced, then canceled, and
Mhm.
then everything got reshuffled, and it was very evident that they didn't know what the fuck they were doing over there at DC. So let's hope that the roadmap that has been set for Dawn of DC and then eventually in 1050 of Action Comics is the exciting new page turn that is promised.
We'll see.
There's just a lot going on, right?
There is. There is.
Um, but I think there's potential. All right, after that, we have Detective Comics issue number 1066. This one has gotten better and better as this new story of this family that feels owed the city of Gotham, that they're entitled to
Mhm.
it. And the last issue kind of was like, oh shit, it's about to go down with some kind of monster werewolf thing going on. Um,
Mhm.
I'm here for it. I am actually here for it.
Yeah, I've been enjoying this, and if you didn't read, this is not a dig, but if you didn't read the backup in the previous issue, it might be a little bit confusing because it turns out that weird transformation that we saw with Harvey Dent and like
Mm.
this weird demonic thing taking over his good side of Two
Yeah.
Face, the
Yeah,
Harvey
yeah, yeah.
Dent side of Two Face.
Yeah.
That's coming full force into the main plot here, I think.
All right.
So I was really intrigued by that. So I'm very excited to see Harvey Dent getting and Two Face getting thrown into the mix because as far as current continuity goes, we haven't had Two Face as a main character in Detective or Batman in the 2 years we've been reading.
No, not at all.
So it's about time for him to step up and
Let's get it,
be around.
dude. All right. After that, we're jumping over to our independence. We're kicking off with a boom number one. Boom number one alert here, people. So be prepared.
Womp, womp, womp.
Pick it up, even if you don't want to read it. But we've got Once Upon a Time at the End of the World from Jason Aaron. Now,
Mhm.
I know we've been kind of on this like bash Aaron, Jason Aaron
No.
kick with Avengers. No, because it's been dull. So I'm really actually excited to see something new from Jason Aaron. And the fact that it's a boom number one and independent, gimme, 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 gimme. So, you know, I've got a box specifically for boom number ones. And hopefully, I mean, obviously it's going to make it into that box, but hopefully it makes it into the other boom box, which is ongoings that I'm going to continue to pick up past number one. But I am looking forward to this.
Yeah, and I'm not exactly sure what the theme or how it's going to be, but one of the marketing factors for this book is that there are three featured artists on this book.
Mm.
So let's see, Alexandre Tefin, ooh, man,
Finky.
Tefingi is one. Um, Rico
Little.
Renzi and Nick Dragotta. It looks like are the other
Okay.
ones. And so, oh yeah, Lee Lowridge.
Burridge.
Man, these are some tough names.
Yeah, dude.
Regardless, the whole point I'm trying to make is that this is supposed to be like a three-tiered artist sort of a thing. So I almost wonder if every time we get a perspective change or maybe a time change, we're gonna have a artist change.
Ooh, I like that.
So their Boom's pretty excited about this one. They've put a lot
Hmm.
behind it. Now, of course, they've been building their number ones up a lot more too. But I mean, Boom just a year ago was only doing maybe one or two, maybe three variants, even on their number ones.
That's right.
And we've got what 3, 6, 9, 12, 14 variants.
Yee.
So, including that classic Jenny Frisian, that she's been doing all the booms.
Uh-huh.
Hers is a either a 1 in 100 for the color version or a 1 in 200 as the incentive sketch foil variant.
1 in 200.
1
What
in
the?
200.
So here's the 1 in 100,
Uh-huh.
and then here's the 2 in 200. 1 in 200.
Yeah.
My God.
So we've got
That's
some big stuff going on. There's also a cover
mm.
C glow in the dark, which is just a normal ratio or normal variant, it's not a ratio. So
All right.
pretty
Well,
interesting. Pretty
yeah.
interesting.
Very interested to see what the story's about and give it a shot. So we will see.
Yep.
All right, we're jumping over to independent
Mhm.
Image Comics with the Department of Truth issue number 22. It feels like we're coming to a climax here.
Mhm.
I forget our main character's name, but his
Cole.
boyfriend Cole.
Cole
Cole's
and Maddie.
boyfriend. Yeah, he has found out the truth about Cole. Well, the truth. We don't know. We don't what we
Who
don't
the fuck knows what the truth
at
is?
this point, who the fuck knows what the truth is? But this cover has me going like, oh shit, it's about to go down. And I think
Mhm.
we're about to see some really weird. I mean, we've seen some weird shit in this book with what the truth is and what the government's really telling you and not telling you. But I feel like we're going to start seeing some like reality bending shit in this issue. I think we're getting
Yeah.
ready to see like Inception style, like creating upside down cities. I think we're getting ready to go ham in this book.
Yeah, I think so too. And this is gonna be our last issue for um
Oh
we
god.
don't have the next arc is not even officially announced yet. I don't think this is they have not been advertising this as the conclusion, so I think they're gonna do their pretty typical
Break.
break in between. But yeah, so let's get all on board on this one because it's gonna be the
Well,
last
and
one for a
usually
while.
when they do these breaks, the issue is pretty insane. So
Yeah.
I'm sure we will get some craziness in
I
this
know
book for sure.
I know I've been talking covers a lot too, but one thing that I've really died down on is my variant cover buying. And even when I see some that are just great, I just like I can't do it. This has a variant cover that I have to
Which one?
the very first one, which is an always it's always sunny in Philadelphia homage cover to when Charlie is going
Hey.
crazy when they're working at the post office.
Yeah.
I absolutely have to get that one. And also, I think that if you go down to the middle bottom one, I think that might be the most horrifying cover that they've done on this so
Oh my.
far.
Whoa.
That's the sunglass girl's head getting uh, purged through another face coming out of that mouth. So
But
that's
there's something coming out of that mouth too. Yeah, it's
yeah,
like it's a
it's
it's
mouth
a
on mouth. It's a mouthception there.
Russian nesting doll kind of situation.
Yeah, so pretty fucking
God.
gruesome.
Yeah. The 1 in 50 is even pretty cool. This is I think some crazy shit's about to go down in this book for sure.
Yep.
And I cannot wait. Yeah, that's pretty cool too. I like that one too. All right, let's jump into the next book, which is 8 Billion Genies, issue
hmm
number 6 of 8. Um it feels I know we're jumping every 8, not,
Eight
8.
increments.
So what are we here?
Here we are. The first 8 years.
8 years. Okay.
Yeah, so this is going to be quite a show, quite a big difference. And honestly, I'm hoping it's going to be the change we need because issues 4 and 5 were not nearly as good as the first three.
Mhm.
Not to say that they were bad, but the first three were in the AA plus territory, and then we started getting into the Bs. And so I hope
Right.
we can kind of turn around and get to that really peak performance.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, this is what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to see the first 8 years after what they're calling G Day, Genie Day.
Mhm.
We're supposed to see a couple of the towns that survived. Essentially, remember the guy was like so super specific about his genie request that it was like written down on a page, and it took him like 12 hours to read or something like that.
Mhm.
So we're gonna go back to his little city, Tomorrowland, that he saved, and then another one called Fun City.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Okie dokie.
we'll see.
All right, after that, we have our last book of the night, and that is Vanish, issue number 3 from Donny Cates.
Hmm.
We had some stories set up in issue 2. We're slowly starting to gain potential allies for our main character, the Wizard Killer, and you know, I think some heads are going to roll in this next issue.
Hmm.
I've been enjoying it. It's been a lot of fun, more specifically because we just haven't had a lot of Donny Cates in our lives right now. So whenever I get a Donny Cates book, I'm
Hmm.
jumping on it. And, I think it's going to be a silly goose bloody time. And, very interested, very, very interested to see where it goes. And, suspicions have been confirmed. It seems like when these issues that are being released physically come out within the next week or two, the next book comes out on their Substack, and then 2 weeks later, the physical comes out. So, I don't know how you feel, like if you're up or down on that, if you feel good about that or not. I personally, I think, would be pretty upset if I was getting the digital 2 weeks before the physical. I feel like
Hmm.
I'd be kind of cheated. I feel like they should have already read those issues, but I'm sure circumstances probably don't allow it to be otherwise. But nonetheless, looking forward to Vanish. I'm digging it right now.
Nice.
All right, that's going to do it for this week's new comic book day video for the week of November 23rd. Let us know down in the comments, what are you picking up today? What are you going to read first? So what is your potential pick of the week? Even though we didn't say what our potential pick of the week was going to be this week. But let us know down in the comments. And also let us know, did we miss anything? Did we not pick up a book that we should have picked up that y'all are like, y'all are dum-dums for not picking up that book? Let us know. As always, make sure to smash that subscribe button, ring that bell, and give us a like. It is much appreciated. We are trying and pushing towards 750 subscribers. And also we're pushing to 1,000 subscribers. And obviously, I don't know if you knew, but it's been confirmed that Silk is getting a show on Amazon. And so our 1,000 subscriber giveaway, which, give me a second, this slab has gotten much hotter. I'm sure
Yes.
it's gone through the roof. Just to give you some perspective, I bought this book, I want to say for like $120, CBCS 9.8, about 2 years ago. This guy has jumped, I'm sure, in value. We want to give this away at 1,000 subscribers. So please make sure to hit that subscribe button, share this video, get it out to all your friends who are into comics. Shit, people that aren't even into comics who are like, man, I really want to get into it. They could win this because we're still crazy enough to give this away at 1,000 subscribers, even though now it's been confirmed that Silk's going to have her own show, and this is her first appearance. So at a 9.8 CBCS graded, come on, guys. Let's hit 1,000 subscribers. We can do it. All right. We'll see you guys live this Sunday, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time for, we'll review all these books for the 23rd of November. I'm sure we'll all be full and tired after a very long turkey day, but we will see you guys here Sunday. And we'll hang out, talk comics, have good conversations, chill, and it'll be a good time. As always, guys, be kind to one another and read more comics.